So recently, a lot of people been talking about Absolute Batman, and I'll be real, I fully understand why. Dap me up if you read that, because boy, that comic is too hard, bro. He's really throwing hands in that. After I caught up to it, I realized that you got Absolute Flash, Absolute Martian Manhunter, Absolute Wonder Woman, and I was gonna read Absolute Flash, and I read like a bit of the first part, but I wasn't going for it, I'll be real, because I don't know why Wally West went from this to a My Hero fan. So I was like, you know what? I just watched a Superman film that was peak. So I was like, let me read Absolute Superman. Guess what? This is peak as well, I won't lie. I'll be real, they're cooking this Absolute universe. They just flop Flash.
Fuck all that! Nah, ain't no fuck all.
But bro, Absolute Superman's just as chaotic as Batman, so let's get into it. So we obviously start off on planet Krypton, and straight away we find out how they're moving on this planet. So we got these lot here, these are the scientists of planet Krypton, who pretty much run the whole planet, and they got this symbol here, which is the sun. They're like the high class, high level people, like the elites. And then you got the working class people, pretty much the peasants, like these lot will lick your boots, they'll scratch your booty for you, anything like that. And they obviously got the Superman symbol. So straight away we already know, Kal-El is from the hood of Krypton. Bro is probably repping Krypton 48th Street. And the middle class people in Krypton are really going through it. These men have to pay for rain. These men really gotta pay for God's piss. That sounds so crazy.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket.
Hey, that shit's free of charge out here, man. Got me feeling grateful. And for 3,000, whoa, man, we gotta be doing at least 10,000.
I need you to lock in. Tomorrow, we gotta do at least 10,000. I need you to lock in. Tomorrow, we gotta do at least 10,000.
But besides that, this is Laura L, Kal-El's mother. And why is she like General Dig on the face? Or is it just me? Then we go to the mines of Krypton, where they're farming something called red dust. And we see Jor-El, Kal-El's dad. And they've been told there's an instability in the mines and need to evacuate immediately. And the moment I hear that, I'm returned to Noah Lyles, but I'm in the wind. These men are like, oh, well, I don't see anything down here, so let's just carry on digging. Caucasians, no racial. So as they're going around inspecting the sunstone, one of the elite guys pulls up and he's like, why are my workers standing around topside not digging sunstone? But Jor-El stands on business. He's like, I shut it down. And then he starts staring him down. I'll be real, I respect Jor-El for that, but he needs to remember what kind of logo he got on his chest. He could get knocked out real quick. And I'll be real, I think Jor-El is generally just rage baiting this guy. Because look, I told you, them logos on the chest mean a lot. This guy said, take a good look at my chest, mate. Then take a good look at yours. Tell the other guys to get back to work or you're fired. This guy is not Benson. Please, someone tell him stand down, back down, or get cracked down. Yep, that's my new catchphrase. And Jor-El's just like, no, they're not getting back to work. I respect it, he's standing on business. And as he's saying that, the mine starts shaking. We see sunstone falling off the ceilings, cracks on the floor, and Jor-El tells them run. And what do? What are you doing? Like I said before, Noah Lyles, Usain Bolt, Wally West, you're gonna see me running full speed. These men are literally waiting to get destroyed. Are these niggas push X to run or something? And as they're standing there, bow! This green substance just flies out of the sunstone, which I'm assuming is kryptonite. It gets the elite guy, and we see his face, and bro turns to Harvey Dent real quick. And look at Jor-El, he's so inspirational, man. He starts getting in the wind.
Track so old, gotta run out the high when I play my music so the roof don't fall on me. Track so old, gotta run out the high when I play my music so the...
And then we cut out of that scene and we're on Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Shout out all my Brazilians, man. So now that we're in Brazil, we got all these miners here as well, and they're mining diamonds, but asbestos pulled up. And if you don't know what asbestos does, if you breathe that in, you're cooked. You're gonna turn to a 14-year-old vape smoker real quick. But the soldiers are still forcing them to work. And I didn't realize this, but the soldiers that are forcing them to work are peacemakers. But these peacemakers are not bringing peace. The workers try to leave, but they were reminded that they're under contract at gunpoint. You already know what kind of time of day it'll be on. Stop resisting. You know the infamous words. But as they get down there, they see all the diamonds already been cleared. It's like they had Prime Dream and Dan TDM down there putting in work. And so they're considering what to tell the peacemakers, but then we got Huey over here, and he's like, I don't tell them anything. Just bring it up and let's get our bread. And as they're bringing it up, the peacemakers are like, what the? And the moment I saw that every single person in this favela is black, I already knew what kind of time the peacemakers are gonna be on. Next scene we see, you're freaking stupid! This peacemaker is tweaking. He's like, someone among you enjoys breaking the peace. Who is it? Then he puts a knife to his neck, shout out Gojo. And he's like, after everything Lazarus has done for you, animals. And he confirmed it. I knew it. The way he Ronaldo free kick booted this man in his jaw, there had to be some racism behind it, and he just confirmed it. Then we go to a flashback of the previous night, and Huey was chopping it up with a guy in the hood, and he's like, yo bro, pull up tomorrow, man. We're having a nice feast. We want you to be a part of the family. And this man's whispering. He's like, I've seen the wonders of your road.
What?
Say that again, sorry. I've seen the wonders of your road.
What is that?
I think you just went a little bit lower. I've seen the wonders of your road. Alright, bro. I've seen a lot of places like this, industries that run on suffering. How do you know which is the truth? And he's like, I got more work to do. Then he just dips.
What's up, Hick? Need some napkins, you feel me? What the fuck is you talking?
What's that?
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking about it. Nah.
So you go back to the scene of the knife and they realize that every worker was there except one. And so you man know who that is. So we start getting this red box speech and I'm gonna explain that in a second. Just remember that this is important. And it's like, warning, peacemakers approaching, conflict imminent, solar charging suspended, instigating wake up procedures. Then we go back to the peacemakers and they're zooming. They almost took him right off the map. Then they get out of the tank and boot him onto the ground for no absolute reason. And then they're about to get into the house. And as they're about to bust in, the red box of speech screams Kal-El, and then we see him in all his glory. It's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's sorry, but I had to put that edit in here. It's just too clean. And what's more crazy to me is that this man Kal-El was catching immaculate Z's before they pulled up. Look at him when he got woken up by a suit. Bro looks perplexed. And for those who don't know, the red speech is pretty much his suit talking to him. It's kind of like Jarvis and Iron Man kind of thing there. But I swear to you, without a single ounce of speech, this man went like, BOW! Sends two of them flying. And this guy's like, what the hell was BOW? Look at him. And the rest of them are like, open fire. And I'll be real, this Kal-El was not sweet. Shout out David Concept, but this man got hands. He asked the suit, will they live if I hit them? And the suit's like, yes, but I still advise again. BOW! Two of them into the air. And we see these men are flying. Shout out Angry Birds. They start spraying them again. But Superman is eating all of those. It's not affecting them. He's hitting the Goku pose. While they're shooting at him, he manages to do whatever this is. I think this must be Shadow Clone Jutsu to save every single worker there because it's obviously Superman. That's his number one priority. And Kal-El starts speaking to Huey. And he's like, I can't lie. I don't mess with racism, man. If they ain't gonna pay you, take them diamonds and sell them to someone who will. And as he says that, Kal-El's suit is like, you must leave now. Then he gets zapped. And real quick, can we just take some time to analyze the suit? I'll be real, this suit might be better than the OG. I like the little like gauntlet and boot things he has.
All this design got me drip.
And they're out here zapping this guy. He's getting destroyed. But they call off all the drones because they want him alive. And so the agents start analyzing everything they got on them. Physical abilities beyond all human scale. That is crazy. Blaze gotta get off that man's meat. And then this woman here starts realizing that he's talking to the suit. And I want you to remember her. She's important. But as he's getting zapped, this might be one of the coldest panels I've seen in a while. The suit's trying to warn Kal-El that he cannot control some sort of power. Then all we see is him tweaking. Then we get some clean panel of him blasting out all the drones. And he's like, Soul, shot me down. The suit's name is Soul, by the way. Then all we see is every peacemaker on the ground. But the job's not finished. One thing I didn't tell you, man, before was that everything was run by this company called Lazarus. And so they all pull up. Helicopters, tanks, tank helicopter. What? And bro, is that a whole UAV? They're really not playing around. And they all hop off the UAV and we get this cold panel of him just facing them all down. And then he realizes he's cooked. Look at his face, he knows it. And he's like, this is a bad idea. I don't feel so great. Let's get out of it before. Handcuffed right on his hand. And guess what? He's handcuffed to a girl. And guess who that woman is? Agent Lane, suspect in custody. Woo! I like what they're doing with the absolute universe. Like the people you knew, they're clean for some reason. Look at Alfred. Alfred is pretty much Agent 47. And she's like, move and I'll fry your face, Superman. And Superman just brushes her. He's like, alright, but let me just... And the reason why he can't break out is because he's weakened. I don't know why he's weakened, but he's weakened. And the suit starts trying to take the cuff off. And they start blasting. And obviously Superman's trying to protect her. Then she blasts him as well. And he gets in the wind. But you know, military, they just have to blow stuff up. They send out missiles that say peace at all costs.
Stop the cap.
And he gets boomed and he falls all the way down. Next panel we see the whole UAV coming down as well. I've realized this Superman has no problem with packing you up if he has to. Because them two pilots didn't make it out, let's be so for real. And he just saved her life twice. And guess what she does? Blasts him again. And she's like, this is Agent Lane, suspect leaped to the east approximately 8 miles to town of Actually saying all that BS, the suit jams her transmission, meaning that she can't talk to them no more. And he starts speaking facts. He's like, I just saved your life multiple times and you want to arrest me. And then she's on some BS. You actually endangered my life.
Bitch.
See you later.
Bitch.
Going to the slam.
I knew from that haircut what kind of timing she'd be on. She looks like B-Tech me along. But as they're talking, bow! They dash the whole car at this man. But Superman ain't going for it. He flings the car right back at them. This bit is kind of confusing, I'll be real. Randomly, he's like, oh, the dust will shield you. And she's like, never mind me, just go. So I don't know when she suddenly just had a change of heart. But I think it's when she realized that he's actually saving people. Because look at this clean ass panel. And so after everyone's been saved and taken away from the battlefield, the cuffs break off and Superman dips out of there. And those are the first 2 issues of Absolute Superman. I hope you man enjoyed it. If you want to, please like and subscribe and do all that stuff. And in a bit.